And here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Down Championship. Making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 228 pounds. Oh, Sheik!
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight.
That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself.
And his opponent from New York, the Superstar.
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here.
And this might be the most highly anticipated title defense in recent memory.
Earlier today, guys, she told me just how proud she is of what she's done in the ring as of late.
But if I know her, Michael, she's not even close to being satisfied. You can bet she has plenty more she wants to do over the course of her career. Addition to any video game collection, the Up Up Down Down Championship.
We see the scoreboard and the clock is ticking. Cole, how important is it to score the first fall in this matchup?
It's of the utmost importance because then your opponent's fighting from underneath.
It means your opponent has to score 2 consecutive decisions over you to win. Not an easy task, to say the least.
Something to also remember is the first fall could be the only fall in the match. That gives you a huge psychological edge over your opponent.
Remember, there was an Iron Man match that... Over clutch cinched in, torturing their opponent. He might tap. This might be a fall. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Ooh. Turns it around. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle into a gut buster.
Nice.
Oh, right on the arm.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. Submission locked in tight here. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Tilt-the-wall DDT. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Turns that away.
Looking to crush the hamstring. Oh.
Another one?
Crush the hamstring.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
How's he going to tap? Will he give up the fall? Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. She's looking winded now.
Things should be at a tipping point here. It's tough to resist tapping out when you're hurting. Watch the speed. It's blitz of strikes. Down you go. Face first into the chair. Oh, God. Oh, strong impact.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission.
The Iron Man.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. On jelly legs, about to stumble, hit up high, cross body.
And he's refusing to hit the brakes.
And this is exactly the way he had it drawn up.
To the skies, 450 splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Uh-oh, here it is. Style push.
This is all but... Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think the scoreboard's about to change, Zach.
And can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
And she heads out to the floor.
Forearm!
My God! Launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
And it's just really hard to watch her be taken down like this.
She needs to reconsider her approach quickly. From the top!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Oh, low tackle.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. And she just avoided some serious damage. Whoa! Oh my God, that was unique. I didn't expect that.
Whip back into the ring. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Buster. Climbing up the corner.
What are we going to see here? 50. That's it. It's over. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self-preservation. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
From the ring all the way to the floor.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Run! He's got his kendo stick!
Boom! Good defense from him. And now thrown back into the ring. Climbing to the top. What's he? Up high.
A sky-high lowdown.
Effective dodge there.
Running knee lift. Vintage move here.
Fighting tooth and nail back.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Watching the wrist. Look at it. Just multiple kicks right to the face.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Perched on the shoulders.
I don't know how much fight's left after that. Uh-oh, the Cobra clutch is applied.
The Cobra clutch. Submission locked in tight here. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. Ouch! Oh, taking a nasty hit from a flying chair.
Flattened with a downward spiral.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Saw it coming and slowed it down. I think we're about to see it.
I can't wait, I love this. Step through, style clash. That could have, oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in danger. She should sacrifice a fall just to get out of this.
That's it. That's a tap.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
The WWE Universe willing these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now. Panama Sunrise.
She had that skeleton.
Oh my God.
Look, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
And a stomp to the gut.
Heading to the top rope here.
What? No!
Turning 450 splash. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap. My goodness. Came down like a hammer on that arm.
She's just looking to survive now.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
There's no... The Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission is in.
It's crucially fun. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see... Cobra Clutch. Torturing their opponent. Submission locked in tight here. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh, Buster. Jeez, that was nasty.
Continuing to attack the neck. Draped over the top rope.
DDT.
Landed.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done. Oh, God. She escapes the attack.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading. Bam!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Good night. Good grief.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Oh, boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch.
Kinshasa. Stick a fork in.
Cobra clutch. Torturing their opponent. Is it tap out time? Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Superman punch. Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Shots up. Man.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent. It's locked in. He's got to be looking for... She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Precision strikes. Boots up. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's got it sealed. I don't think I'll be able... I think we're about to see it.
I can't wait. I love that.
Step through.
Boosh.
That's finally...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can at least break up this punishing hold.
Taps out. Kendo stick right to the head. Boom, what impact. And it's like a switch has been... Yes, their opponent up into a Styles clash.
Forget it. You can count to 30 after that.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission.
Tap out. Hit the mark with that one.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. A big punch. Ouch.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. Here we go. Elbow will break that up.
Firm control.
Oh my God, what a kick. Just crossed the first quarter of our time limit.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur to turn things around in this one.
A direct headshot. Just sickening.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Uh-oh, the Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch submission is in.
Trying to fight.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up. Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent. Submission locked in tight here. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Oh, the moonsault connects.
You got out of dodge just in time.
Lifted up. What's next?
Textbook scoop slam.
And she's now in a challenging position.
Yeah, she's being tested deep into this match. Ooh.
Making his way to the top here.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Taking flight
Through the air. It connects.
from ring post to ringside. Risky.
Looking for it. Submission move.
Oh, there it is. It's in.
Calf crusher.
This isn't even about gaining a a victory at this point. It's about making sure your opponent can't leave the arena.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. And driven down face first. Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Just a display of command and control from him.
He's letting his actions do the talking here.
And she's returning fire.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
And she's clearly had enough and is now giving back as good as she was getting.
Ooh.
Boom! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Perched up top.
Whoa, what a landing.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Perched on the shoulders.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again. Both wrists captured.
She's maintaining solid offense here.
Total dominance. She's just going off.
He connects with a counter.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
Heading back into the ring now. Oh, vicious headbutt.
Lift off.
Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here. From the top. Drop.
Continuing to attack the neck. Draped over the top rope.
Uh-oh. Here it is.
Style clash.
Yes. And look at this now. Yes. Applying the submission hold.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to not allow that. Trying to slip out of this.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength.
Standing over a down position, eager to end this thing. Hoisted up, stepping over. Here we go.
Styles clash.
There was simply no way to avoid that.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Knee straight to the neck. He's able to dig down deep and find some offense here.
Do not count him out just yet. Effective arm drag.
And she's barely got anything left. No idea how she's still in this one.
It is scratching and clawing time if she wants to stay soaring.
And this onslaught is just draining her energy.
She's really struggling to find an answer here.
He quickly slides into the ring. Oh! Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Going to the top rope. What's his...
What are we going to see here?
It's the 0-5-4.
That's it.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. She's struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission.
The Iron Man match is putting...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
here.
Snap suplex, very effective. Elbow puts an end to that. She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in, and he's got to do anything he can.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. Kinshasa!
Man,
It's Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
that can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Big boot drives him to the floor.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Flying.
Look out below!
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Poorly timed offense there.
Oh, what a kick.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Sunrise! Perfect position.
Leg
Going
lock.
for it. Looks like the Munchakoopas.
The bridge is in. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Headed to the top rope.
What are we going to see here? 450 splat. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
Perfect position. Going for it. Looks like the Munchakoopas.
The bridge is in.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing it.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
And now he's back into the ring.
Tied up between the ropes, and it's about to get worse. Look at these knee strikes. Oh! Carefully measured knee drop. Lethal combination. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. From the middle rope. Moonsault! From the middle rope.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Returning to the ring now.
Sky high.
Oh, she missed. I think we're about to see it. I can't wait. I love this.
Step through. Style clash. There's no...
Oh, no. for a submission maneuver. Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Top rope.
Wow, 450. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think the scoreboard's about to change, Zach.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Dodges out of the way.
Splash!
You saw that coming.
Flying forearm smash.
This from the ground. Has their opponent in position.
Styles clash.
There is no coming back from that.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this match.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Throwing the step.
Standing over a down position, eager to end this thing. Hoisted up, stepping over. Here we go.
Styles clash. Slamming the door shut on this match. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in danger. She should sacrifice a fall just to...
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
And she's unable to defend herself. Unable to stop this assault in any way.
She's definitely got to try something new here.
Got them right in the corner. Clock keeps ticking as half the match is in the records now.
I don't know how anyone can begin to formulate a plan to get back in this match when they're down so big already.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
The steps connect. That hurt me just watching.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Momentum's completely with him now.
He's not planning on letting up anytime soon.
And how's that for a cheap shot? Powder right to the eyes. Oh my gosh, what impact. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Sliding into the ring now. Yes, their opponent up into a Styles clash.
Again, going for the biggest attack. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self-preservation. Tap out, tap out. Striking with a knee. And he keeps handing out even more damage.
And I have to think he wants to end this as soon as possible.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
That has to be the one. Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
It's crucially finds a way out of this hole, and she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Something big is coming. From the top!
Diving thrust kick. Brutality.
Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard.
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too.
Arm drag. Very nice. And further damage being dealt to her.
It'll be an arduous task for her to recover after tonight's battle.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. That's a good way to make your presence felt.
The pinpoint kick to the back. A knee drop delivered.
So precise. And a stomp to the gut. Hit the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big. Downward spiral.
See ya.
Taking this match to the outside.
Gonna roll through, calf-crushing submission. It's locked in.
Tap, tap, tap. She is in excruciating pain.
There it is, tapping out.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them. They'll take things into the ring.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Real European uppercut.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get launching. Good Lord, taking flight. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
This battle has spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table.
Clearing off the announce table. This isn't going to end well.
The attack off. Back into the ring now.
He looks like he's about to put his opponent. Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in.
Submission lock. Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks...
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
Is it tap out time? Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Forearm smash.
Beautiful tope atomico.
Nicely done.
Kick to the midsection, full head of steam.
A neck breaker.
Hooked up.
DDT.
Standing over a down position, eager to end this thing. Hoisted up, stepping over. Here we go. Styles clash.
Delivered again. Just end.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in danger. She should sacrifice a fall just to get out of this.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Big punch finds its mark. Oh, that hurt.
Punch.
The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. And targeting the leg there.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. This
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in. And he's got to do
Letting go of her hold here.
maybe she thinks enough to...
Cobra clutch. Torturing their opponents. Pivotal moment right now. Fighting. And she lets go of the holds.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Debilitating attack on the leg. This is a real bad turn of event for her here, guys.
But we've seen it building. We've seen the leg stability continue to deteriorate.
From the apron.
Moonsault.
Wow-wee.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
And slides back into the ring.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
He's climbing to the top.
Watching. Oh, gosh.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Byron, you any good at geography?
I know what this is. Sunrise. Perfect position. Uh-oh.
Leg
Going
lock.
for, looks like the Munchakoopas.
The bridge is in.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to... He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Knew what was coming there.
Big flying forearm.
And she really has no answer to any of this offense.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting things to take this turn.
All the way up.
Across the top rope.
Stun gun.
Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here from the top. Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening. Ducks under.
Pele kick. Walked right into it.
Looking to get airborne here.
From the top.
Gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
Flying.
Crash landing.
Uh-oh. She's able to evade.
Kinshasa.
Oh, man.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent. It's locked in. He's got to be looking for... And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
He answers right back.
Look at this, muscling up their opponent from the canvas. Hook in the arm, Styles clash.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self-preservation. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think this...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them. Oh.
What a forearm. Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Burning hammer. Majority of the clock is gone. Iron Man testing these athletes' mettle.
Hopelessness has to be settling in now, down by so many falls. It'll be a miracle to turn the tide now. Oh, man. Inside out.
What? No!
Oh, my God.
Imploding 450. Unreal.
Going.
Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
And another climb. He's making it
To the skies. 450. Nailed it. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in. She might give up a fall here.
Does she still have the stamina to battle out?
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent. Look at this, muscling up their opponent from the canvas. Hook in the arm.
Styles clash.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this match.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. drop kick, so precise.
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
His focus is unshakable right now.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. What a display of strength here. She fights back with the counter.
Downward spiral. Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your...
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch.
Trying to fight out of this submission.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's...
Cobra Clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent.
Could we be looking at a fall?
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Lift off.
Down there. Stopping the arm.
And a stop to the gut, too. Fast thinking saved him there.
Ooh, and fights back. Gets lifted into position. Scoop slam. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Oh, my gosh.
Terminating knee smash.
Rising to a vulnerable position, trouble is looming. From the Kinshasa! Good call.
Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. How humiliating. Just kicks to the face.
Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Moonsault.
Boom! Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes. It's over.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra Clutch submission is in.
How's he going to tap? And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the...
Cobra Clutch. Torturing their opponent. Submission locked in tight here. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Mounted palm strikes. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now. Oh, right hand!
Cobra Clutch.
The Cobra Clutch is in. The submission is in, and I don't see him.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Look out.
Completely missed the mark there.
He's going up.
What? No! Importing 450. That's it. No way to endure that.
Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can at least break up this punishing hold.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
I think we're about to see it. Step through. Style clash.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
Giving up now could be a real tide turner in this match.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
First one missed.
Second one didn't.
Effective.
Smash!
Gonna roll through.
Calf crusher.
Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No rope breaks to save you now.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Look out. All the way to the outside.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Double axe handle. Only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war.
This match might be all but over. With the time left, it would be a miracle to overcome this lead. Kick to the back.
And he re-enters into the ring.
He's looking to make a moment here.
And he's going to the top.
Take off.
All the way down to the floor.
Man, oh man.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the angle here.
This looks nasty. And I don't know if fighting the hold is making things even worse.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Good contact. Outside.
But for what reason?
Taking things back into the ring. Making way toward the top rope.
To the sky.
Yes, their opponent up into a
Stalls clash.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
I think the scoreboard's about to change, Saxton.
so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Back into the ring now.
Elbow drop. And now he's going to the top rope.
Top rope. 450. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender just for self-preservation. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Punch!
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
Is it tap out time? Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Up into the torture rack.
And this has to be...
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in.
Submission locked in. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question. Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in.
It's locked in. He's got to be looking for it out. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. That's...
The Cobra clutch is applied.
The Cobra clutch. Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. And she releases her own submission. And I have to quit.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent. He might tap. This might be a fall. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Strong punch to the midsection.
Barely any time left on the clock now.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Counters.
And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Slingshot outboard smash.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Really just laying it in. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
From the apron.
Diving moonsault.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the...
Looking for it. Submission move.
There it is. It's in.
Calf crusher submission. It's locked in.
Tap, tap, tap. Oh, my gosh. But if she taps out...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
New champion. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, and the new down champion, Yoshi!
You can just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.